Hey guys, enjoy the trip?
Yeah.
Okay, first, I'll walk you through a quick tour on this map about the Forbidden City, okay? And the Forbidden City is huge. All right, this is the Forbidden City. The size of the Forbidden City is 72 hectares. That is equivalent to the size of 100 football fields, which accommodate 9,317 rooms altogether in this palace. If one wants to experience one individual room on a daily basis, it's gonna take 25 years to finish the whole rooms in the Forbidden City. But today we're going to visit the most important ones because the tourists can literally spend like 2 full days in the Forbidden City. We're going to visit the most important ones. Okay? So the Forbidden City, the gate we just came through, this is called Meridian Gate. Meridian Gate, because the emperor thought that his residence was built along this meridian line. Hence the name, the Meridian Gate. The central opening, which was reserved for the emperor only. Only the empress and those scholars who made the highest score in that famous imperial examinations, they had one chance to walk through that central passage. Otherwise, nobody allowed to walk through the central passage reserved for the emperor only. Okay? And the Forbidden City is also divided into 2 parts, the outer court and the inner court. The outer court, this area, was the place for the emperor to celebrate their birthdays, the winter solstice, the Chinese New Year. But they do not come to this area very often, only 3 or 4 times a year. They spend most of their times in this area, in the inner court, where the emperor, his empress, and concubines, and thousands of pretty ladies live, where the emperor spent most of their time back in the days. Okay? So the outer court and the inner court. But most of those buildings built along the central axis do not open to the public. That means we cannot walk into the palace. We cannot get a very good look of those beautiful furniture inside of this palace. That's why our tour will be starting from the furniture hall over here. We'll be seeing 300 beautiful furniture in that exhibition hall. Get very close to those beautiful furniture where we can now see them through those central axis. Okay? And the construction of the Forbidden City started in 1406 and completed in 1420. They spent 14 years to build this huge complex. The construction of the Forbidden City involved 1 million laborers and 200,000 artisans. 14 years to finish this huge complex. Finished in 1420. So tell me the age of the Forbidden City. 2024 minus 1420. So the age of the Forbidden City is 604 years old. And those emperors were Ming and Qing emperors. There are many dynasties in China's history. Qin, you visit the terracotta warriors, that is from Qin dynasty. Qin, Han, Jin, Sui, Tang, Song, Yuan, Ming, Qing. They are the dynasties listed in this feudal history in China. Those 2 dynasties, 26 emperors in total. They were Ming and Qing dynasties. Started from this emperor who moved the capital from Nanjing to Beijing, from southern capital to northern capital. And this guy who built the Forbidden City. And when he passed away, he passed his throne to his son and then grandson, great-grandson, all from one family to this emperor, the 16th emperor in the Ming dynasty. This guy who committed suicide by hanging himself on a hill located behind the Forbidden City, Jingshan Park. You're going to visit the Jingshan Park after the tour, where this emperor committed suicide because his enemies were attacking the Forbidden City. He got so desperate and felt helpless, and that's why he went up to the hill and committed suicide, which marked at the end of the Ming dynasty. And the Qing dynasty, his enemies occupied the Forbidden City for 28 days. Later on, those Manchurian people, they come into the Forbidden City and defeated those enemies, or defeated those peasant uprising army, drove them out of the city of Beijing. Later on, they took over the whole country and started a new dynasty. It's called the Qing dynasty, Qing. Sounds very similar to Qing, but totally different dynasties. One is the beginning one, the one is the last one. This dynasty lasted for 267 years. 10 emperors. 267 years to this guy, the last emperor. The last emperor in the Forbidden City and also in China's history. The Last Emperor, you ever seen or ever heard that famous movie, The Last Emperor, which was actually filmed inside the Forbidden City, directed by an Italian director and won 10 Oscar awards in 1988. Very famous movie. I'm going to show you a short video clip when we got to the most important palace.
They built the summer palace, right?
Emperor Qianlong, this gentleman who built the summer palace for his mother to celebrate his mother's birthday. He built the summer palace.
What a good son. That's a great cause.
Yeah. His mother, we're going to visit his mother's residence. His mother is considered as the happiest, luckiest lady ever lived in the Forbidden City. His mother died at the age of 85, as opposed to the average life expectancy for a lady was only 36.
That's really young.
His mother died at the age of 85. The luckiest, the happiest mother ever lived in the Forbidden City. Last emperor, his dynasty was over in 1911, and he was kicked out of here in 1924. And in 1925, the whole complex opened to the public as a palace museum. So next year is going to be the 100th anniversary of the foundation of the Palace Museum. There are going to be a lot of exhibitions and new event will be taking place in the Forbidden City. So warmly welcome, come back again next year. Okay, so that's a brief introduction about this area.